From Steve Slayton to Pat White to Pat McAfee, they love their Mountaineers in Morgantown. And in a place known for yan dogs and pepperoni rolls, probably some liquid refreshments, the Mountaineer faithful ready to go here in Morgantown. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF. The Knights will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So West Virginia's offense will take the first swing of the game. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
To the air, it's Green. Got his man on the outside. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They'll run it from the gun. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Fox. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The give out of the gun. He's there to make the stop.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So UCF's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football at a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much they'll test that quarterback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Takes the handoff. It's Harvey. Got room at the 35. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking to move it through the air. Coming after him. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Fires to the middle. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Scanning the field, it's Jefferson. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And they spike it to stop the clock. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. He wants to throw here on second down. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown Knights! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. An 84-yard drive there, and the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? This offense has a second down play. Gonna run it. It's Donaldson. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll try the run. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, the end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Morgantown. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. He'll come out throwing on first down. He looks that one in nicely. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick. Being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Knights will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They keep attacking through the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. After the incompletion on second down, it's 3rd and inches. Pocket starts to collapse. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. The Knights send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Running back searching for a hole. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Green. Got his man quickly. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on 3rd down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The give to the back. Makes him talk to the hand. At the 35, he's got room.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the pass hits, picked off. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's...
He's loose. And some room to work. Bringing the heat. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UCF!
This offense is high-octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He wants to throw. They're working that left side. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account, and it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good big-time candidates, some good coaches that could come in. We know they've got the money to spend. It just seems like they're going to make a change.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move, stopped for a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Knights pick up the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking for room, it's Harvey. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Give to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. From the gun, the ground game. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. Field goal is good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
This kid's got a big-time leg, man. He hit that into the wind, and it looked like that could have been good from 50.
With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them, so you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Looking for a man, it's Green. Shoots it to the left. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. Got his man on the right. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
From the gun on third down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Finds him out of the backfield. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. One more play to pad the stats.
First down, West Virginia.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes a connection. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack.